Hello groups, this is Jim Gillis with Win My Vote. Win My Vote is a free voter engagement site where voters can sign up with just an email address or a social media account. They enter their zip code, and with that zip code, we can place them in specific voting districts and create for them an online interactive sample ballot for their upcoming election. So you can see here 94116 is a San Francisco, California zip code, and the upcoming election is June 5th, 2018. And you can see that some of the candidates have already declared and are starting to populate their profiles. And I can scroll down and see that there's going to be plenty of races on the ballot, and we'll see over time as those candidates declare and start building their profiles, I'll be able to learn a little bit more about them. But for this demo, we'll go backwards a little bit and use the most recent presidential election. So again, as a voter, I can go down my ballot and I can see all the way down to the county level, and then even the Board of Supervisors and local school board races. I can also review all of the propositions, and I can review all of the measures. And if I wanted to learn a little bit more about the proposition, I can simply click there. I can get a summary of that proposition. I can click here to read more if I wanted to read all of the language. I can also see groups and organizations here that are supporting this proposition, and groups and organizations that are opposing this proposition. And if they've provided a video, you can see the little red video mark here. I can simply click on that and listen to it.
When does temporary mean temporary? Well, it doesn't here in California when it comes to money and taxes.
And all of the propositions here on the new ballot will start as undecided. So that no was left over from my last demo. But let's say if I decide that I want to do yes on Proposition 55. When I click yes here, now I can go back to my ballot, and you can see here that it's nice and prominent that says yes. This way, I don't have to worry about trying to remember what my position is on Proposition 55. And you can see that this ballot was quite large. Not only had 17 state propositions, it had 25 local measures. So just trying to manage my vote on this would have been extremely difficult without a tool. As for the candidates, I can click on the candidate here, and I can learn a little bit more about the candidate. I can hear directly from the candidate on why they want to win my vote. And I can also see the groups and organizations here that have endorsed this candidate. And I can click here to see all. So for example, these are my trusted sources. And let's say I've gone through here and I've selected a lot of the trusted sources, but I get someone from the AFL-CIO I know, and I say, okay, you know what, I like those guys. I'm going to see if they have a group, and they do have a group. I'm going to add them as a trusted source because I want to see their endorsement. So now when I go back to my ballot, and I'm selecting a candidate, and I can click on see all endorsements, and I can see here that the AFL-CIO has endorsed this candidate. And then I can
Hello, I'm Liz Schuler, Secretary-Treasurer of the AFL-CIO. And when the AFL-CIO endorsed Hillary Clinton for president, it was working women who were on my mind.
And I can say great, and if I decide to go with this candidate, I simply click on the star, and that favorites the candidate. And now when I go back to my ballot, you can see that that candidate is now favorited. The nameplate's turned green. I can also see a percentage of favorites that this candidate has on the ballot. So that helps me out a little bit if I want to get involved in the campaign and I want to share with friends on social media. It also helps groups and organizations that are supporting this candidate to get a real good feel for, are their members favoriting the candidate as well? Are some of the groups and other organizations that they're targeting, are they favoriting them as well? And there's lots of other features as a voter. I can find my polling place. I can look up my districts. I can make sure I'm registered to vote, and if I'm not, and if the state permits, I can actually sign up online. I can also look at important dates. So I can see upcoming deadlines that may affect my vote for this election, which makes it all nice. It's all in one place. I can also view just my favorites, and I can also print out my ballot if I want. Most likely I'll be accessing this from a cell phone or a tablet on my way to the polling place. Hope that helps. Feel free to reach out to us with any questions that you may have. The group pages are free as well. You can sign up, build a group page, and then invite your members to select you as a trusted source. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, you can reach out to us at groups@winmyvote.com or feel free to call me at 415-867-9554. Thanks a lot. Bye.